Hey, what's up everybody? This is Kuma Style Reviews, and as you can see, we are finally doing the video review for MakeToys Utopia. Before we get started, a couple of things about this review. First off, it's more of an overview than a full detailed review. I won't be going over transformations, and also there are a couple of things about this figure that the company wants kept secret until the retail versions actually hit. So once you guys are going to see it now, but once you get it in hand, there are going to be some other cool things that this comes with, and hopefully you love them. But anyway, we're going ahead and getting the size comparisons knocked out right away. From head to toe, this is about 15¼ inches tall, but you can also see how it scales to other combiners in that Fans Project and MakeToys scale, as well as, Voyagers, Deluxes, and then some of the Legends figures too. Obviously, it's made more for the Legends figures in terms of proper scale, but it really doesn't look bad with any of them. So, just to name the other figures in case you haven't heard of them: MakeToys Green Giant, MakeToys Utopia, MakeToys KO/Paladin, MakeToys Battle Tanker, It's an Upgrade 4, the Reveal the Shield Optimus Prime, MakeToys Cogwheel, MakeToys Trash Talk, DX9, these two, the Ironhide and Blur, Speedo, Garnell, MakeToys Bomber, as well as Takara's THSO2 Optimus Prime. So, just in case you guys hadn't heard of those figures, and you like them, want to buy them, or just want to know who they are, there you go. But, like I said, we're not going to scale out right away. And yeah. Alright, now that we've got the figure by itself, I'm actually going to move the camera back a little bit. Make sure it's not too shaky wobbly. There we go. And right now you can see the weapon storage in robot mode. Oops. Okay, and that was a bit of a 360, but looking at the posability on this guy, the thing that stands out the most is just how strong its joints are. Insanely cool. But ball jointed head, the helmet actually covers that up a bit in terms of the posability. But it can still look up, look down. It's good. Now zooming in on the head a bit. Let's see if I can zoom in focus. The visor, if you want to lift the head up too, can actually go up and down. A bit hard for me, since my hands are a little bit bigger than average. But there it is, up. Actually get them to look down a little bit. So there the visor is up, and to put it back down, all you do is press the button. Okay. Zooming back out. Strong ratchet and shoulders. Really strong ratchet, and you see how strong that ratchet is? It's so strong that honestly the click of it just jolted that gun right off the bat, and those are actually held in pretty tight. See? Double jointed elbows. Waist swivel. It does go around a full 360 degrees, but working around these treads on its legs, that does hinder it a bit, but still good side swivel. Really full rotation. Ratchets all way. There at the thigh. Thigh swivel. Solid knee bend. As well as strong ratcheting ankle tilts. It's just crazy. So overall, this thing in terms of posability, just durability of its joints and stuff like that, This is one of the few times that I've played with a figure, and it's weird that it's so big and I feel this way. Get his leg up here. But this is one of those ones to where I feel like the ratchets aren't ever going to wear out. I haven't opened it up and actually taken a look at them, but this is well done stuff. And you do have some options here. These bend forward. Just slide these up. He has the option for shoulder turrets and the like. Okay. So now, with his weapons, you have a couple of options in terms of storage. Actually put those back down. They peg into the sides of his arms here, or you could put them in his hands. So, I actually like the side peg look. There's that. Actually get his arms a little bit more out. I like that look on him. There's that. Or if you want him to hold them in his hand and see, these do go in really tight. Opening cockpit, just like the MakeToys catalog showed, as well as on the other side. I actually have the guns mixed up. Those come out as well, and these Energon capsules actually pop out. So putting that back, and then that just flips out the handle. Also really tight. This is a pre-production model. And with how tight the joints are on this guy, I can't even imagine how the actual finished, this is what we're running for, the masses version is going to be. And also another thing, I was talking with one of the guys from MakeToys, this one may not be representative of the final color scheme. I love it. I am keeping this one. It is fantastic looking, but there may be some things on the retail versions which arrive in a couple of weeks, as of today, November 23rd, that may be different. But just getting him into some cool poses here. I'm actually on the side of the camera, so I'm gonna do it towards me first. And then pointing towards you. It's just so darn big. You can pretty much do any pose that you want him to do. Obviously, that's not the most professional looking pose on the planet, but just throwing off some of his posability here. I think he gets the point across. So, pulling his fist up here. And definitely check out the Pictorial on kumasawa.com, because that as well is going to have some really just cool poses and show off what he can do a little bit as well. But Iron Man pose there. Actually bring this leg in more. See how that looks on camera? Yeah. Zoom into that guy. And honestly, if you want to add to it, just so you can see how big he is compared to those more legend class figures as well. that's the robot mode. Now we're taking a look at the city mode. You can also see that I've got Iron Factory, their IF-EXO2 turrets, and Manacle, I believe their names are. So I just wanted to see you guys to see how they scale, since they are 6-gun and Scamper. Okay, and we'll take a look at those later. Get those off. And no matter how well the Legends class scales with this, they're more so made, actually. I've got one of the minifigures that came with Fans Project's Assaulter right here. And that would be their potential homage to Sandstorm, I believe, since it's the Dune Buggy style. But you can see it's really made in scale for those types of like miniature statues and things like that. I know MakeToys has some things according to their magazines coming up in the future that are MakeToy product specific that, you know, are in that scale and stuff like that, but that's not today. Now, one thing that was a big question, it seemed like a vocal minority, but does the ramp touch the ground? It absolutely does. All the ramps touch the ground, so you could see. So I don't know, I don't remember where the specific picture came from or anything like that, but it seemed like one, and then there were others that released where it touched the ground, so no, it was never a problem, but now I'm just confirming that it's definitely not. It does have some things like hidden compartments there for your miniature figures. One thing that I'm really hoping, Iron Factory, their IF-EXO3, it's Sound Blaster, and a couple, no, it's Blaster, not Sound Blaster, and a couple of his cassettes, and they turn into a hover chair and stuff like that, and I'm hoping that they fit inside of there, like they do with Hasbro Titan Class Metroplex. But just rotating this all around, and you can see it's pretty solid. I mean, I can take a hand and rotate everything around. But the guns still store on the back here, and they act as power generators. So that you can see how it looks from behind. Once again, I love that you can do that. It's so cool. And the joints don't move or anything like that. And yeah, once again, there's the city mode. Finishing it off, it's the carrier craft mode. 22 inches, yeah, 55 centimeters, as listed on the MakeToys website. And just so you can get an idea of how huge this thing is, let's lay it more sideways. And we'll put him and him. So, standing up, if you put these two figures, oops, oh, knee joints. I'm really proud that this thing has stayed together, that foot. I was having the worst problems with it, but thanks to the members of TFW 2005, got a lot of help there on that sonic drill foot. But just really quick, that's how big that thing is. I know there are a lot of Quantron owners, a lot of Chaos Paladin owners. It's huge. And to be honest with you, the robot mode's impressive, but the carrier mode is probably my favorite, to the point where I'll probably end up getting a second Utopia just to have this guy on display. It looks really nice, especially as they start to make more of the mini, like, statuesque figures and things like that. Because take a look, I've got that same Assaulter Sandstorm figure. And could you imagine them just lined up? I'm actually, Assaulter came with quite a few of these minifigures, but they're packed up. I'm mid-move. Within the next 3 days, we're in a completely new house. So, luckily I had that one just randomly out. But yeah, taking a look. And I forgot to show on the city mode, this part right here, it actually flips up. And there's a dual turret right there, so you can see that. this is extremely nice. I know since it's a city bot, most people are interested in the city mode, but this is the one that makes it worth the price of admission. You know, to me at least. But anyway, in terms of where to buy it, of course, tfsource.com. Order yours today. Let them know that I sent you. Maybe they'll swing some cool stuff my way, but honestly, awesome retailer. Awesome family that runs it. Great people, great prices, free shipping over $150. Get yours today. But once again, Kuma Style Reviews, MakeToys, Utopia. This has been more of a preview than an in-depth review. No clicking and clanking, no transforming and things like that. But hopefully this preview at least gave you a decent enough feel for the figure for you guys to really, I don't know, if it influences your decision or not, but at least you know what it's about. But anyways, if you have any questions, let me know. Leave a comment, send me an email, ask me on Facebook, whatever you want to do. Thanks for watching.